wanted to go over what we mean when we say to yarn over. Yarning over is in nearly every single crochet stitch, so it's an important one to go through. I'm using Debbie Bliss Eco Baby yarn because you can really see the stitch definition in this, so it's a good one to use for the example. You can find a link to the yarn in the description below. I'm going to be using the double crochet stitch. In the UK that's the treble. It uses quite a few yarning overs in the stitch, so it's a good example. The double crochet stitch starts off with yarning over. So how do we go about doing that? We literally pull the working yarn over the hook like that, and then go into the stitch. We yarn over again, so again it's over the hook, pull it through the loop, so we've got 3 loops on the hook, yarn over again, again it's over the hook, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. So that's a double crochet. You might have started doing it differently already. Instead of yarning over, you might be going under like that and hooking onto it like this, which is fine. It's whatever is easier for you is fine. You just need to be aware of one thing, and that's if you're yarning under instead of over. So if you're going like this and hooking on like that, it will change your stitches slightly. So for example, if you're working on a jumper, something where the shape of the stitches and the sizes of the stitch make a difference in the finished product, then you might come out with a jumper that doesn't fit you quite right. So yeah, you just need to be aware of that. If you're making, for example, a dishcloth, then it doesn't really matter, and that's okay. So you might already be going, maybe you're mixing the two. You might be going yarning over, insert your hook, and then here you're hooking onto it this way, under, like that. And then maybe again you're hooking under to pull through, and then I'm finding this quite difficult, to be honest, and then under again to pull through like that. That might be how you're doing it. It's really slight, but you can just about see that the second stitch where I was yarning under is ever so slightly thinner and shorter. It's not as chunky. So if you're working on a jumper, then the width of your jumper might not be to the right size that the designer has specified in the pattern. So you just need to be aware of that. But generally, if you're working on something that the size doesn't matter, then you can do it however you like. But most of the time, it's over the hook like that. Unless the pattern states otherwise, your best bet is to go over the hook. So we'll do that one again. We go over, into the stitch, yarning over again. Again, you can see it's going over the hook. And it's easier to hook onto the yarn this way, I think anyway. Over again. Pull through, and over again, and pull through. So the difference is going over the hook rather than under and hooking it this way like that. Okay, that's it. If you've got any questions about it, feel free to pop them in the comments and I'll try and answer them as best I can.